face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears, and a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how I feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Gotta tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you try to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it.
Prizes for you.
Oh, what?
Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a hand up, this ain't the right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work.
Steph Curry and the Warriors next game. I've been looking forward to this for a while now. You know they'll be running and gunning. And Steph's gonna do 2 or 3 things that make you want to stop and stare. But we can't let that distract us. Because if we lose focus for even a second, they'll be up 20. So maybe it's up to me to put on a little show of my own.
An off-kilter look at the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, a symbol of California and the San Francisco Bay Area. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's all about the Western Conference. Iguodala comes in for Barnes, and it's Livingston in for Curry. One bit of news for the Grizzlies last year is that they acquired a single affiliation deal with a Clark D-League team, which you think is going to help them.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that team is the Iowa Energy. They're sole partner now with the Iowa Energy. Good move by the team in what is becoming a growing trend in the NBA.
So on the floor for Memphis, Freak in at point guard. Matt Barnes is out there with Green. Then there's Allen. And it's Wright in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Good on both.
And for Memphis and the D-League, they made the most of it. Set 3 players for a total of 14 assignments with the Energy, and that's how you make the most of an affiliate.
To the middle, out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And checking out the numbers for Allen. Some last season stats for him. Averaged 8 points a game, just over 2 steals and 4 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you, those championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket. You know, considering the Grizzlies and their D-League partnership, it really makes sense for the franchise. Memphis has always been a place where they grow their own talent. A lot of good players have come out of Memphis. Not a lot of big names signed in free agency by the Grizzlies.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, a moment ago, Steve Kerr and I were able to chat. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Terrific, Doris. Thanks, guys. What's your take on that?
You know, I think it's probably the way to go. The defensive approach suits their style and their personnel. So I think you go with it.
Yeah, and you stay true to your identity, and theirs is clearly at the defensive end.
And Memphis making a change here. Adams checked in. Well, it was the... Some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Azili. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. So on the floor for Memphis. Handoff is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Conley out there with Freak. And it's Stevenson in at the quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The tray. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Going over some of the quickest players in the league, you think about Mike Conley and Clark. What sets him apart is that he's always under control, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he takes great care of the basketball. He uses the change of speed and hesitation moves to get where he wants to go, and he's masterful in getting into the lane and finishes with both hands.
Here's Freak. And the shot no good, a bit short.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Conley against Curry. Conley's shot is off.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Screen by Bogut. Fires, high post. Offensive rebound. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Picked by Randolph. Curry against Conley. Randolph kicks to Gasol. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Tony Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. And so it's and we finished one half of basketball. The Warriors on top, up by 15. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, much of the stresses of the coach was talking about taking care of the basketball. What kind of work has this team put in, making sure everyone is doing their best to limit those turnovers?
I mean, you look at film, but it's just about...
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, living the dream. Mad pandemonium. But folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great moment, freak. And you know, our lives are like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and we thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight-A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the Strip. Oh, stymied. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
What?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I gonna throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well, sir, Vic isn't Izzy.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with... Let's take a little break from our awards and chat 2K17.
Pre-orders of NBA 2K17 are available now. We have 3 massive bundles to choose from: the Early Tip-Off Edition, the Legend Edition, and the Legend Edition Gold. All will come with a ton of goodies, including new free agent cards for my team, where you can try out amazing players like Paul George and, of course, Kobe Bryant. Plus, all 3 bundles include early tip-off access, meaning you get to jump into the game on Friday, September 16th. That's right, 4 days early.
And now I'm here with Ronnie 2K to get those last-minute details on 2K17. I know you've got the entire scoop.
I'm really excited about NBA 2K17. Finally, we get to play underwater basketball in an underwater arena.
Told you guys about that one? That's a secret. We weren't supposed to leak that one yet.
I think this is what people have wanted. You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is finally Yeezys are coming to NBA 2K17.
Amazing. I wonder if they'll go as fast in the game as they go in stores.
They don't look good with gray sweats. It's a lot of wear.
Since we're going with all the scoop, once you hit Legend 74 in my park, you get peeps. There's 74 levels, and he actually could dunk for you if you get tired of playing with real humans. Another feature, finally, locker codes are coming back, and they are time locker codes. They're not user-based, they're actually time locker codes. That's what the community wants, and that's what's coming for 2K17.
Not good, because those are my locker codes. All you out there who did not get locker codes, it's because I used them all up before they ever made it out. And, yeah,
So maybe those locker codes can benefit us on 2K TV.
Absolutely. Because of the free agent cards, now we can do time cards because everybody can play their favorite player and their favorite, diamond for a couple games, and then it'll expire. But you got to be really wise and choose when you want to obviously use those free agent cards. So it's going to be really exciting to see what the community does. Speaking of listening to the community, finally, the most requested feature of all, mascot wars are coming to the game.
Like basketball battles or... And we know that one thing that's really popular in the community is personalization and
Oh, don't worry about what I'm doing right now. Man, I'm gonna look good in 2K17. That's all I'm worried about right now.
No amount of tech can make Ronnie look good in game.
One more bit of news for 2K17 is we've listened to Sig Nation and took a lot of recommendations about the NBA animations that we were missing from all the players, and we got some really great stuff. I mean, one of my favorites is J.R. Smith going wild.
Sig Nation is in full effect for NBA 2K17. The most signature animations you will ever see in any game to date. Full control over your get-back animations. You can also control it this year with the right stick.
All right, one last piece of information on NBA 2K17, and it's juicy. The NBA is finally instituting a layup contest as part of All-Star Weekend, and it's going to be in NBA 2K17.
As part of All-Star Weekend?
Yeah, everybody wants to see the best layup takers in the land.
We're working on it. One day it might happen.
Thanks for hanging with us and giving us the inside scoop of all the juicy details of 2K17. This next award goes to the person who participated the most in 2K TV Interactive. Congrats to SG Pork and Chili.
Speaking of listening to the community, finally, the most requested feature of all, mascot wars are coming to the game.
Like basketball battles or... And we know that one thing that's really popular in the community is personalization and
Oh, don't worry about what I'm doing right now. Man, I'm gonna look good in 2K17. That's all I'm worried about right now.
No amount of tech can make Ronnie look good in game.
One more bit of news for 2K17 is we've listened to Sig Nation and took a lot of recommendations about the NBA animations that we were missing from all the players, and we got some really great stuff. I mean, one of my favorites is J.R. Smith going wild.
Sig Nation is in full effect for NBA 2K17. The most signature animations you will ever see in any game to date. Full control over your get-back animations. You can also control it this year with the right stick.
All right, one last piece of information on NBA 2K17, and it's juicy. The NBA is finally instituting a layup contest as part of All-Star Weekend, and it's going to be in NBA 2K17.
As part of All-Star Weekend?
Yeah, everybody wants to see the best layup takers in the land.
We're working on it.
This next award goes to the person who participated the most in 2K TV Interactive. Congrats to SG Pork and Chili. You will be receiving a signed jersey from NBA 2K15 cover athlete Kevin Durant. And our last award was submitted by Carter. It's the most 2K TV watched. A big thanks to Centel86 for all the support.
My favorite 2K TV moment was when Anthony Davis beat Rad in a three-point contest. I didn't even know he could shoot threes. So I think I would call myself the biggest 2K TV fan because there's a lot of information that you get about the game, and not only that, about playing basketball in real life as well.
For watching so much 2K TV, you will receive a signed Anthony Davis jersey.
Wow. Thanks. I would say Anthony Davis is one of my favorite players.
And remember, if you want to watch any of our previous episodes, you can do so using the episode guide. Thanks for watching all season long, guys. And before we wrap up our 2K16 season, let's take a look at what you can expect in 2K TV next year. Little in and out dribble.
On opening night, of course, you can tell the fans were looking forward to this game, too, in the opening of the season.
I'm trying to, show everybody that I'm a hooper.
Got it! They've got a chance to be a factor in the league for a long time.
Oh, what?
Oh!
And for the second year in a row, we have a special 2K TV t-shirt for my park. Thank you guys for watching all season long.
I'll see you guys in season 3. Bye!
Ballin' in my blood, think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you trying to get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here balling, it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, what I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Woo! Let her
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now.
Till I die, on the east side till I die, till I die, rocking that wine and gold till I die, till I die, in the hood I'm good till I die, CLE till I die, everywhere I go putting on, putting on, putting on, everywhere I go putting on, putting on, putting on, everywhere I go putting on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, I be. In the land is where you gon' find me. Courtside at the Q in the flow seat. Everybody in the team me. Green bills, y'all know it's the green season. Catch me only at the short scene. Whipping with the hot sauce like I'm street leaguing. And one door.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now.
What you want?
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is...
Tune in now.
Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. A lot of bright young stars in Philly. And taking a look at the roster, Kenny, which player do you think has the best chance of developing into a franchise player for the Sixers?
Wow, this is tough because, you know, the young rookie Okafor's there. Got a lot of guys. I'm going to go with Nerlens Noel. I think he made his case for Rookie of the Year almost last year. He's a huge defensive impact. If he gets his offensive game to meet his intensity and his defensive game, he might be that guy.
That's a good choice, Kenny. But for $100, I'm going to go with Joel Embiid. He missed a ton of time due to injury, but when he gets going, he could be amazing.
I didn't know it was $100 on the line.
And that's the
it's
big
a game show, Kenny. Jeez.
But here's the big question: is how long will Embiid be bothered by injuries? When will we actually see what he can do in an NBA uniform? And that wraps it up. Pay him. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you later.
Hit the buzzer. It's supposed to let me answer the question.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The fans here in New Orleans ready to cheer on their Pelicans in this interconference matchup. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Embiid, Robert Covington out there with Okafor. Then there's Isaiah Cannon, and it's Smith in at the point. It's stolen by Davis. Holiday attacking. Pass to Asher. New Orleans moving the ball around. Evans outside. That's good from Davis on the assist by Evans. Davis has got the game going here with the first basket for the Pelicans.
And for the Pelicans last year, they were at their best when they had great ball movement. Very tough to guard their team when the offense was so active.
Here's Covington. Clock at 6. Back to Okafor. Baseline try. Nice jump shot. Good. Philadelphia on D. Davis sets a screen. Holiday the pass to Evans. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Down low. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Well, on the Pelicans, guys, they were 25-4. This is a good point, Greg. When they had 24 assists in games or more. League average on assists last year was 22 a game, Clark, so they were above that, and they played well when they were throwing it around.
Exactly, and they were right around the league average on the year. That record of 25-4 shows you just how dominant they could be when they were moving the ball and finding teammates.
And, guys, the Sixers drafted Embiid 3rd overall despite a foot injury that would keep him out all of his rookie season. Came to the Sixers with a back issue out of Kansas. Of course, they knew all this going in.
Yeah, and Kevin, the Sixers have made an art here lately of drafting players who aren't immediately eligible to play. 2 years ago it was Nerlens Noel who sat out the season with the knee injury. Last year it was Dario Saric who played overseas, and now Embiid.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, regarding Joel Embiid, the foot was not his only injury when he entered the draft. In his one season at Kansas, he battled both back and knee injuries. Obviously, though he's very young, his durability is of some concern.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Asha. Anderson comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday.
And talking about Joel Embiid, there are some who feel the Sixers targeted guys in the draft last year who couldn't help them win games. One wonders at what point does it become anti-competitive.
Now here's Evans.
And guys, Tyreke Evans is so versatile. Great instincts, well-developed skill set. He can beat you every way you turn.
Pelicans shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Evans. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Carl Landry's checked in for Joel Embiid. He hits both from the stripe. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Grant kicks to Noel. Feeds it to Grant. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And back to Tyreke Evans. He's a big, muscular guy for a wing. That 7-foot wingspan, that arm span we've all admired and read so much about. Too strong for off guards. Too quick for small forwards. He's kind of got a ubiquitous position.
He does. And Kevin, you know, it's funny. A lot of people have tried to place him in a box in terms of position. Instead of just saying he's a basketball player, the guy's strong. He's got tremendous physical attributes. Combine that with the ball handling and his confidence, and it gives you an interesting mix. I mean, he's one of the more unique, multifaceted guys we have in our league.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. Again, the miss by Gordon. From deep three-point range. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans lead by 4. From New Orleans, back in a moment. First quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
New Orleans leading by 4. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Robert Covington, Joel Embiid out there with Okafor. Then there's Ish Smith, and it's Cannon in at the shooting guard. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Davis, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
The 76ers trail by 4. Smith kicks to Cannon. The pass to Okafor. From 11 feet away, can't get it to go. Great D that time from Davis. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated, and now the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while in international play. And here's Covington from the arc. Here's Embiid. And it's good. Caught through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And looking at Joel Embiid, he has all the tools to be the game's next great center. He's raw, no doubt about that. And he'll have to overcome the injuries, but his combination of size, speed, agility, practically unparalleled.
Regarding Joel Embiid, what makes him even that much more unique as a young 7-footer, excellent shot mechanics and a feathery touch. In college at Kansas, he shot, Greg, 63% from the floor. Many of those were face-up jumpers.
And as the season wore on, he became money at the free throw line as well. Those are the kinds of unique attributes that make him an extra scary prospect.
Now here is Davis. He has 6. A solo fast break. And Davis sends it back. Passes to Pondexter. Back to Holiday. And there's the feed to Usher. He kicks it to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. You look at what Anthony Davis has accomplished so far in his career. The historic comparisons. I mean, they're mind-boggling. For a kid 23, Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a young KG and Duncan quite often. But in his first few seasons, his numbers look the most similar to Hakeem the Dream. And that's about as good a company as you can get.
The first free throw is good.
You know, and the funny thing about Davis having similar numbers to Hakeem, he came very close last season in putting up a quadruple double. Hakeem was one of only 4 people to ever accomplish that.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Anderson, he's checked in for Ashik. Evans comes in for Dante Cunningham. Gordon's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday.
You know, Davis might get a quadruple double at some point. Last season, he had 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 blocks on 4 different occasions. The rest of the NBA had a combined 0 in that category.
And the Pelicans with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket. Outside Gordon. The dish to Evans. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Davis. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Covington, defended by Gordon. Covington's shot is off. New Orleans in the lead. Gordon kicks to Cole. He feeds it to Davis. Elbow shot. And he gets it to go. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. A clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. New Orleans on top, up by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And, Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play this second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset. Let's try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output from both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they called the right plays, and then they executed them. Great job in the first half. That's why they were so efficient, and they shot so accurately. The defense threw a number of different looks at them, but they were always prepared because they were cool, calm, and efficient.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
They just haven't been able to contain Davis. 9 points and the 1 steal.
And how about this, guys? He's actually scored more than half their points by himself.
And at some point, guys, you would think that the defense would make an adjustment. They'd throw something else at him because what they're doing right now has not been working.
Pelicans leading by 4. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. The shot blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. And it's Evans in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Holiday's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pelicans.
And we all know Drew Holiday is a tremendous talent. That's why he was traded for the draft picks that became Nerlens Noel 2 years ago and Elfrid Payton last season. Such impressive company that Holiday may be feeling the pressure to live up to it.
Here's Evans. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot, and he gets the bucket. Evans has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Picked by Okafor. Here's Cannon. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock at 6. And there's the defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Cannon. Some changes for New Orleans. Cunningham comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Pondexter in for Tyreke Evans. Philadelphia also making some changes. Jeremy Grant comes in for Okafor. And Hollis Thompson subbed in for Robert Covington. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Shoots off the screen. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Now here is Holiday. After Eric Gordon's miss, Ashik with a screen on Thompson. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Eric Gordon. And the 76ers also making a change. Carl Landry's checked in for Cannon. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Listen, playing Western Conference teams is never easy. And for the 76ers last year, it got downright ugly. Some games against the West, they just didn't stand any chance.
Now here is Smith. Landry dishes to Grant. 4 on the clock. Smith for 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Anderson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. The 76ers also with a sub. Noel's checked in. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. Here is Cunningham. He's covered by Grant. Smith against Holiday. Plenty of space. The offensive rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Smith the pass to Landry. Here's Noel. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Pelicans leading by 3. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. Cunningham dishes it to Anderson. Pass to Cunningham. New Orleans moving it around. Feeds it to Pondexter. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Ryan Anderson on the assist by Pondexter. Anderson's got his first 3 points of the game. To the middle. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Pelicans lead by 4. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Let's take them back.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far.
As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again.
And Philadelphia has possession, trailing by 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Okafor, also Robert Covington out there, Joel Embiid out there with Cannon.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Ashik, the pass to Cole. Clanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Cole's got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans. Kicks to Okafor. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
Embiid the screen. Shot clock at 3. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words for his team over that last break. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Evans outside. Dishes it to Gordon. Here's Davis. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Okafor. That one off the back iron and out. New Orleans leading by 4. The pass to Davis. And the Pelicans miss again. The 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Inside, here's Embiid, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Here's Smith, who's checked in for the 76ers. Evans kicks to Holiday. He dishes it to Davis. From the low block. And again, no good by New Orleans. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Passes to Okafor. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So we can't get either to fall. So it's the Pelicans now. The lead is 2. It's Evans on the wing. to the paint. Here's Hushik. Connects.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Here's Smith. Now Okafor. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And they commit an intentional foul. Another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Taking 2 shots.